Welcome to 30 days of at-home workouts. I wanted to start this program because we're heading into the holidays and you're traveling a lot. You might not be able to make it to the gym, so you might just be limited on what you can do, but that's not gonna stop you from wanting to reach your goals, wanting to move your body. So we've got 30 days of at-home workouts coming your way. They'll span from full body, a little bit of cardio, there'll be some Pilates in there. So that's a really great way to really move your body in a quick, efficient way with little to no equipment necessary. Now, there won't necessarily be a workout posted every single day for 30 days. It'll be spanning over Thanksgiving through to the New Year's because you want to take your rest, you want to take your recovery, and you want to enjoy your time with your family and everything that comes along with the holidays. So we're not here saying you have to do, XYZ in the holidays. This is about finding that balance, moving your body while also still enjoying the holidays, the family time, and the sugar cookies. If you're new here, my name is Emily Taylor. I am both a personal trainer and a Pilates instructor. On top of that, I do teach a little bit of kind of group strength training classes as well, and I've previously taught yoga. I have my 200 RYT as well as barre classes. So I have quite a wealth of knowledge, and I love to combine all of those into my workouts, make them strength focused, but also get that Pilates isolation and core workout that you don't always get. Though, like I said, there'll be some cardio aspects involved on cardio days, but I'm much more of a walker to get your cardio in. So you can pair this with nice long walks, you can pair this with runs or your own kind of HIIT cardio, but there won't be a cardio aspect implemented into every single workout because I think strength training is just as important, and getting your steps in is a fantastic way. So maybe instead of going for a run on the treadmill, bring a family member, a friend, go for a nice little holiday walk, maybe through a Christmas market or through a cute little well-lit town, or maybe just a countryside. Whatever you have, if you've got a walking pad, that works as well. But let's get into it. We're gonna start off strong day one with my favorite body part to work, and that's gonna be your glutes. So this is a glute-focused leg day, and let's get ready. No equipment is necessary. I will be using light weights, so I've got 3-pound weights. That's just what I have, so that's what we're rolling with. And then as well, I have ankle weights. I believe those are 2-pound ankle weights. So all of this can be done body weight. It can be done with weights heavier than what I'm using, or you can also use canned goods, water bottles, anything that's gonna add a little bit of weight if you want to. Like I said, it can all be done body weight, but let's get into it. As well, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can follow along and get the rest of the 29 workouts. All right, so we're gonna start off with a nice compound movement to get started, and I'm actually going to use a band for this. If you do not have a band, that is absolutely okay. No pressure at all to use one, but if you do have a band and you'd like to add it, you can put it on. Now we're gonna put it onto our thighs, so just above the knees. And we are going to start with body weight squats here. Again, you can add any weight that you want, and we are going to go for 10 reps here. 4. Really think about weight in the heels here, really sending your glutes back behind you. 8, 9, 10. Now this last one you're gonna hold low, you're gonna pulse for 10 as well. I love to add pulses into my routine. It just really helps get the muscle to that failure point. 9, 10, now we're gonna hold for 10 seconds. 8, 9, 10, now stay low. You're gonna do 10 adductors here. So really pressing against that band. Again, if you don't have the band, that's absolutely okay. Still stay with that same movement, weight staying in the heels. 8, 9, 10. Now stand up, you can do a little shakeout. This is a great way to just get your body moving, to kind of get the lower body, the glutes, everything nice and engaged and ready to go. We're going to do that 2 more times through, and then we'll get into a little bit more glute focused work. Again, this is just a great way to warm everything up, get you ready to go. Ready? If you need more break, you can pause, take a breather or two, but I'm gonna get right back in to that second set. Again, it's 10, 10, 10, 10. 5, 9, this one hold low, 10, so 10 pulses, teeny tiny movements here. Think about moving at the size of a paper clip. Really think of like a little glute squeeze to make this happen. 9, 10, hold low, your 10-second hold here. Keep your core engaged, still think a nice proud chest here, just for 7, 8, 9, 10, right into abductors. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. Standing up. And you can always take the band off in between these if you want a little bit more recovery. I just kind of stand a little bit close together, so that way I'm not like using too much energy to push it out. But just kind of give yourself a little shake, a little breather here. I'm going to readjust mine. All right, team, again, you can hit pause here if you need a little bit more recovery, but I'm going to get right back into it for our third and final set of this little quad set. 1, 1/2, 9, hold this next one down low, 10, so 10 pulses. Again, trying to stay low, keep your weight in your heels. You really want to think about that 90-degree bend, knee over your ankles, so that way it's more glute focused. 9, 10, holding here, 10 seconds. Really shift your weight back. Really think about glute engagement. Core is strong here. And then continue to breathe for 8, 9, 10. One more, abductions here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great work coming up to standing here. Maybe do a little shakeout. We're gonna remove the band for now. We might circle back to her. We're going to move into some lunges now. Now, of course, we do have to make it a little spicier, add some pulses, some holds in there as well. That's where the Pilates aspect is coming into this strength training. So those holds, those pulses really kind of get the muscle to failure so that you're building that muscle back up. But we're gonna start off with reverse lunges, and then we're gonna stay just on one side. So I'm gonna start with the right side. We're gonna do everything on the right, no rest. We'll move into the left. Now for reverse lunges, you wanna think a slight hinge forward. That's gonna, again, make it more glute focused. Rather, when you're upright, it's gonna hit the quads. So think of a hinge forward here. Again, starting with the right leg and staying on that right side. And then I forgot, I'm actually gonna pick up my light weights for this. So again, these are 3 pounds. You can use heavier, you can do body weight. 1, 2, 3, 5. Again, really think about 90 degrees in both of your knees here. 9, I'm not sure my counting's the best. 10, so now you're gonna hold here for 10 seconds. So this is your split squat. You wanna think 90 degrees in both of your knees here. Core is engaged, you can have that slight hinge forward here, but not as necessary. 8, 9, 10, right into pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great work. You can give a little shake. And then we're right in to that left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unilateral work is a great way to kind of see any imbalances you might have in your body. 10, so holding here. So you might notice your right side might be a little bit stronger than your left side might be a little bit stronger than your right. So just noticing those, knowing you can't really change anything about it right now, but just staying with it. We're right into those pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great work. We can have a little bit of a recovery here. We're going to do that 2 more times through, and then that's going to be the end of our standing series. We're going to go down onto our backs. Doesn't mean it's going to be any easier. It just means it's going to be a little bit more glute focused. So get yourself ready. Take your sips of water. Again, pausing when you do need a little bit more recovery here. There's absolutely no shame in it. This is not a HIIT class. This is a strength training class. So make sure you get that recovery so you're ready to go for that next set. So let's get it done. Again, we're going to start with that right leg going back here, that hold, and then those pulses there as well. Five, halfway. 8, 9, holding this last one back for that 10-second hold here. So you got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, right into those pulses. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right into that next leg. You got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, halfway through this part. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, next one, hold it back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right in those pulses. 2, 3, stay low. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, I can feel my legs starting to burn now. So again, taking that recovery, you can do a little stamp out, do little active stretches, but really think about your breath here. Breath work is super, super important. So think 4 seconds in, hold, 4 seconds out. So when your breathing starts to feel a little bit out of control here, that's what I want you to think. 4 slow breaths in, a hold up at the top, and then slowly release those 4 breaths, those 4 count breaths as well. It's really just gonna help let your heart rate come back down, de-escalate things, but it's almost time to get right back into that third and final set. And then remember, we're moving on to our backs after this. So let's crush this final set standing, and then we're right onto our backs for that isolation work. Picking up your weights, and then again, if you did the first 2 sets with weights, but now it's not feeling too good, you can drop it. Vice versa, if you did it without, you can always pick it back up. It's never either or. Just get curious, see what your body can do. Starting off, final set here. Three. Halfway. 8. 9, hold this next one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulses here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Quickly switching over, no recovery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great way to keep your core engaged. 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold this next one. 10. So that 90 degrees here. Make sure your belly button is engaged to your spine. Core is so strong. For 7, 8, 9, 10. Right into pulses. Final round of pulses here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great work. Keep those weights nearby if you want to use them. Like I said, we're going to move on to our backs now. Okay, so we're going to move into some glute bridges. We're going to start off with bilateral, so using both of our legs. We'll get into the fun unilateral single leg work as well. I'm going to put my band on top of my knees here, or over my knees, so onto my thighs. Again, you don't need to use the band. If you don't have one, that's okay. I am going to use my weights. You can use yours or you don't have to. And we're gonna get into a glute bridge. Now, what I wanna shout out about a glute bridge first is that this isn't yoga. So you're not coming up to the top and arching your back here. So you wanna think of tucking your hips under. Think of a core engagement and a little glute, a little butt squeeze at the top rather than that chest opener. So that's gonna be really important to target the glutes and to keep your back. So core is gonna stay engaged. Back is not doing this work. It's all in the glutes here, all in the core. But let's get into it. If you're using weights, you want to put those weights just kind of around your hip crease. Your shoulder blades, your head, neck, and shoulders are staying onto the ground here. Your arms are right by your sides, or they can go on top of those weights to stabilize them. Your feet are hip width apart, parallel here, and you're gonna lift up to the top. We're gonna go for 10 reps to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, halfway, big squeezes at the top. 7, 8, 9, after this you're gonna hold it up. 10, so you're here, you're gonna pulse for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, think of glute squeezes here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 10-second hold. This might seem familiar if you remember from those squats. Already halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, into those abductions here, so pressing out against that band. Again, it's okay if you don't have one, just mimic this movement still. 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly coming down. Kind of let your knees come together here. You can stay in this supine position if that feels good for you. If you want to knock off the band, you can, or get rid of those weights by your sides. And again, thinking about that breath and really thinking about the glutes. So much of this is mind-muscle connection. So really think about targeting your glutes the entire time. But again, you can pause the video here if you need a little bit more recovery. We're gonna get right back into it though. So again, picking up those weights if you wanna use them, popping them on to your hip creases, hip width apart, parallel, find that core engagement first, and we're going. 1, 2, 3, 4, keep your gaze up here, onto the ceiling. 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it here. Add those pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it here. Continue to breathe. Continue to tuck your hips under. Keep your core engaged. Remember not to arch your spine here. Just a nice strong hold. You've got this. For 7, 8, 9, 10. Right into abductors here. Pushing hard against that band. Keep your hips lifted here. Really big squeezes of the glutes for 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming down. We've got one more set of that. And then we're going to move into some unilateral work, which is always the most difficult glute bridge variation. So take your time here. We're going to set ourselves up. We're nice and warm. We're ready to go, ready to take it on. Again, you can always pause the video here. Make sure you're hydrating throughout class, and you can always lose the weight or lose the band. I want you to think form and function, safety, all of that is gonna be your first priority when you're working out. Second priority is then gonna be lifting the heavier weights, going for a little bit longer, less recovery, those things. But safety, form, function, always your primary motivator first and foremost. But let's get into your third and final set. Moving your hair around if you're like me and work out with your hair down. But let's put those weights to work here. Core engages, we're right into it for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, hold it at the top, 10. So those pulses here, squeezes and releases of your glute muscles. Stay nice and high here. You're barely moving up and down. You're already halfway through. 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice hold up at the top. Your highest range of motion once you're keeping your hips still tucked under here. Continue to breathe. Keep that gaze up at the ceiling here for 7, 8, 9, 10. Right into adductions here. Keeping your hips nice and lifted this whole time. Final bit of bilateral work here. So keep it going. Yes, you can. For 7, 8, 9, 10. Great work. Slowly coming down. You can pop up. I'm going to lose my hand weights for this as well as my band. You are welcome to keep both, especially if you do not have wrist weights. I, however, have my wrist weights. So I'm going to pop those on. Again, these are 2 pounds. If you don't have these, but you still want to have that challenge, keep those weights on your hip, as well as keeping that band nearby is going to be helpful. These are going to make me look like a little Clydesdale, but it is okay. These absolutely burn so much. If you're interested, these are the ball weights, as well are my hand weights. I just think they're super cute. I'm sure you can find other kind of cheaper options on Amazon, but if you're like me and you're sold on how pretty things are and it makes you happy to work out with them, check them out. Okay, team. So we're going to be doing something a little similar, same but different. We're going to move into that unilateral work. So you're going to be at the top of the hip bridge that we were in before, and then one leg is going to be lifted. So the leg that's not lifted is doing majority of the work. However, that lifted guy still's got the weight on it. So it's not going to be taking it easy too much, but really think about squeezing the glute of the leg that's down, really driving through the heel there. And remember, your core is always going to be engaged. So let's get into it. We're gonna start with the left leg lifted. Your right leg is gonna be down. So again, first think core engagement, and then come up to the top of your glute bridge movement. And then you're gonna send that left leg high up to the ceiling here. And we're gonna do 10 glute bridges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold at the top, pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold at the top. Now your left leg, it's going to come down and lift for 1, 2, 3, 4. So think of keeping that right leg engaged here, lifting high. 7, 8, 9. On this next one, hold it low. Keep this right foot super pressed down. You're holding here. You're already halfway through. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Find that release. We're going to go right in to that next side. So lifting up, right leg goes high now. Heel is strong here through that left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it high. Pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold high. Lowering that right leg. Lifting, keeping that left glute super engaged here. Feeling that lift up. Your glute still lifted off of the ground. You're already halfway here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great work. You can kind of give yourself a little bit of a shake. We're going to go through that one more time. Keeping, again, that isolated work. Your glutes should start to be feeling a little saucy now. Mine definitely do. I can feel that soreness already. But remember, drink your water. If you want to lose the weights, add the weights. You can do so now after feeling that first one through. Maybe you're like, oh, nope, not today. It happens. So listen to your body. Take your big deep breaths in. Let them out. And then we're going to get into that final bit, isolated work for this set at least. We still got some work to do, don't you worry. Again, we're going to start with that left leg lifted, right leg planted here. So coming up to your glute bridge first, send that left leg high. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it lifted. Pulses. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold the lift. Your left leg comes up and down. 2, 3. Make sure your glutes are lifted up off the mat. 4, 5. Keep it slow and controlled. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great work coming down. We're right into that next leg. So pop up, send the right leg high this time for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it lifted here. Pulses. Think, squeeze, release, drive through the heel of your left foot, already halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep it lifted. Right leg drops and lifts. Again, keeping it nice, slow, and controlled here. Keeping that lift. Your booty is off of the mat. Already halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Great work. My glutes are definitely on fire right now. We still got a little bit more work to go. We're still staying on our back though. Okay, we're gonna move into some side lying positions. I'm keeping my ankle weights on. Again, you can always add those weights, hand weights to your hips here if you want them. But again, I am just using ankle weights, not just. It's gonna start to feel like a lot, trust me. Okay, we're starting with your right forearm down. You wanna find kind of like a zigzag with your legs so you're not completely tucked in at 90. You're kind of at more of like a 45-degree situation. Think of engaging your obliques, your core here. Your right hand can come to your side. It can tent down here. You can amplify with reaching up, hands overhead, or by your head as well. I'm gonna keep my hands right here on my hips, and we're going for clamshells here. So opening and closing here. I'm gonna go for 10. Already at that halfway point. Really think of that outer glute situation, that big nice squeeze at the top. 8, 9, 10. Holding here, you're gonna open. Little pulses here. So think little baby clamshell, that little baby abduction squeeze. 8, 9, 10. Now you're gonna come down and you're gonna do kind of that knock-kneed situation here. So knocking knees together, opening them. Slightly different than the clamshell, still gonna work that outer glute here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now I just want you to hover. So you're kind of at like a hip width distance between your knees. You're not open, you're not knock-kneed here. You're just kind of at that parallel position, and then flex both of your feet here. And I want you just to hold it here just for 10 more. Keep that core engagement, that press up here. Already through that 5-way point here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you're gonna stand down, straighten that leg, bring it up to that parallel position here. So really finding that flexed foot here still. So when you're fully extended, you're sending energy out through that back heel. 6, 7, 8, 10. So once you're at 10, you're gonna hold it here. Not here for long. 9, 10. Now little circles to the front. 3, 4, 5. Switch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great work. You can give a little stamp out. Those wrist weights, if you have them on, they start to feel like 20 pounds at that point. So you can just flip yourself around. You can just face the other direction, whatever is easiest for you. But now the left forearm is coming down. You want to think about engagement through your left oblique here. So that little lift and up here, pressing. Again, hand can come to hips, to head, overhead, or you can tent it down, which would be the most modified version. So right into those clamshells. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, it's all about the abductor. So now hitting that right side. 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it open. Pulses here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Find that hold, squeeze. And now we're going to go for that opposite side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now find that parallel position here. You're holding here. So you want to think about a fist between your thighs here. Again, that nice strong press up, core oblique engagement here. Continue to breathe for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Into that straightening. Flex through the heel here. You want to come back and just bring to where your knees are in line. It's tempting to draw the knee in a little bit closer to your core, but really make sure you're not letting that happen. It's going to keep the tension in that outer glute here. 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it out here. Continue to breathe. Find that press up. Now circle forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great work. Again, give that stamp out. Like I said, it starts to really burn there when you have these ankle weights on for a little while. So we're going to do one more position. We're going to be more in a tabletop, and then that's going to be your glute day. So again, you can always kind of add in more. You can add more weight. You could go through those cycles once more or twice more if you wanted more burn, but my glutes are definitely already feeling it. So be kind to your body. Not every workout has to be 110% sweaty everything. So be kind to yourself here, and let's move in to your final bit of glute work for the day. So you want to come to a tabletop position, finding shoulders over your wrists here, core engagement. I don't want to see any of this. Find that tuck of the tailbone. And now we're gonna start with the left side. So send your left leg up, a 90-degree bend. Find a flexed foot here, and you're gonna come up and down. So finding your nice donkey kicks here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it up. I want you to point your toe here and then pulses high. Really think about driving through that big toe as you press up, imagining you're popping the ceiling with that toe. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna come into your fire hydrants here. So bring that left knee kind of back down, hip facing towards the ground, and then you're opening, closing. So right back into that outer glute work. So that should be like, oh my goodness, the outer glutes are on fire. That's exactly where you need to be here, team. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold this next one open. Come down to your right forearm here. You're still keeping that opening. Your left heel is close to your glute. You're gonna go out and in. So think on the back diagonal here, and then slowly drawing right back in. Keep that point of the toe here. 5, 6, 7. Remember to go slow here. It's not a race. 9, hold this next one out. 10, you're out, pulses up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, that last one burns. Let's go right into the other side here. Starting now with that right side, going for those donkey kicks with the flexed foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold this one, point the toe, pulses here. Think those nice squeeze, release of the glute here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to come into that fire hydrant. So finding that parallel position at your nice tabletop here. Right heel is close to your glute. Keep the toe pointed. And move over just a little bit. Right into those fire hydrants though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it nice and open. You're extending back and closing right back in here. Think on that back diagonal rather than coming out in line with your hip. Already at that halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it open, pulses here. Ooh, these burns, stay with it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! My glutes are definitely on fire after that. So you can remove your ankle weights here. There is your day one, your glute-focused day. It was short, it was sweet. It was still spicy though. That's exactly what you want when you're traveling and you just want to get a quick workout in, something where you can feel the burn, but you're ready to go about your day just as quickly as you got into it. You could be in your childhood bedroom, a hotel, I don't know, you could be staying on the couch and snuck into another room to get this done. Whatever matters, it's fine. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a day of this 30-day challenge. We'll be coming up on some upper body, some full body, a little bit of cardio, and of course, some core work in there as well. So again, please subscribe and we'll see you back tomorrow.